So let me show some examples now, right? Where fine, so we can use some of the terminal operations. Anyway, reduce and collect, will not use them today. Okay, fine, but I just wanted to clarify. What I've clarified is only the reduce method, not the collect method. Okay, and one important thing here, just a hint about what is the difference between the collect and the reduce, because we find similar thing, except for that in case of identity, here we have a supplier, right? Otherwise we are saying, oh, there is an accumulator and a combiner involved here also. Okay, we had an accumulator and combiner there, and we had identity, accumulator and combiner. Here also we find almost similar things. Okay, but one difference here, instead of a buy function, we have a buy consumer. So yeah, put something wrong here. It has to, because buy consumer, it has two, but both are of type R. Okay. Combiner is combining R. The R is your result type, right? Intermediate result type. Okay, fine. So two forms of collect. Okay, so as an example, yeah, I think last time I was talking about maybe find words, distinct words in a file. Okay. Right? Find distinct words in a text file, some text file. Okay. Yeah. So let's take as parameter the file name. Okay. So we might have a method to return long. Okay. Let's call it as since it's we can return a list, basically list of string. Okay. Distinct words equal to, yeah. How do we go about this one? Okay, so first part will be to find a place to create a stream of the lines in a file. We know this is available to us. There is a method in the class called files. This class is in the, I haven't taken this method, but I'll just use it here. Okay, so we have this method. Okay, I'll put the method signature here. We have this class called files, which is in java.nio.file package. Okay, that's a place where we have a class called files. So files is the name of a class. We have an interface because, okay, so we also have another one which we are using. So if someone is writing a import statement, you'll need these two things to represent a path to a file. Okay, fine. So you can find, so we have a method now. Given these two, I'm now talking about a method of the class called files. So files class it has a method to return a stream of string. Parameter to the method name is lines. Parameter is a path. Okay. Of course, one more important part. It's a static method. This one is a static method. So we don't have to create object of the class files. Okay. Fine. So given this, okay. So one is, yes, I need a path object. Now to create a path object, The interface, fine, path interface has a method called off. Fine. Can take a string as parameter. Basically, multiple strings as parameter. Fine. Okay. Okay. So if we have to create a path object, fine, we will use the off method. So now we can write like this. So now, okay, I'll write one statement itself. List of string distinct words equal to, yeah, list of string. Yeah, we want to restrict words from a file. Okay, I want to put it in the form of a method. Public static method returns a list of string. Maybe you want to do it this way. Fine. Define a method for doing this. Okay. Fine. So there is this method called distinct words. Okay. Fine. That's a method name. Parameter is a string for the file. Okay. Fine. So in this case, yes, it can just say return. Yeah. Yeah. What do we want to return? Say, start it straight away with the return. Files. I'm assuming the appropriate import declaration. Files dot lines path dot off file name. That's giving me what? A stream of lines. Right? It's a stream whose elements are the lines from the file. Okay? And that we know from that method, right? Static method, find lines method. Okay? Fine. So this is a stream of string where I have got lines. I want to convert into a stream of words. Right? So that will be happening with the help of method called flat map. One input, multiple output. What I have to do? Flat map. Okay, I'll put it in second line here. Yeah. Flat map. What's a parameter to flat map? A function whose input is the element from the string and output will be a stream of the outlet side, right? So here it's going to be a stream of string again, right? Input is a line. Okay, let's use a lambda now. Okay, what's the output? Split method. Fine, we have a method called, in the string class we have a method called split, which converts it into an array. If it's an array, we can convert it into a string. Stream can be created from an array, so we can say stream dot off, and off is a method where array may be given, right? And yeah, what's a parameter to the off method? An array to be created from the line split method, right? And you would like to specify a white space, any white space. This is used for specifying the white space. Delimiter is a white space. And use the delimiter to, and so this is the split method. Fine. So your function flat map is given one function, input will be line, but it would result in a stream of string. Okay. Fine. So that's a flat map method, right? On that we would call the method called. Now it's a stream of string. What's a method? To return an array or not array? Oh, we want to return a list. What's a method? Right. Want to try this out? Okay, let's check this. Okay, we'll test it in JShell. Okay. Okay. Let's define that method here. Okay. There's no copy paste working here. From this menu, I should be able to paste it. Yeah. Okay, so the problem is related to the IO exception, right? It throws an IO exception. Okay, fine. So we can have our method to have a throws IO exception. Okay, fine. So it has been able to create this method. Now what do? Call the method, or yeah, we can say list of string distinct words equal to, and what would you do? Call that method called distinct words. What's the parameter? Yeah, some file name, some text file. Which one? Some Java file. Would you like to pass a Java file here? Okay, let's pass that hello world file, hello.java. Okay, so in SRC we have this one called, we have that backslash, right? Backslash within double quote requires two backslashes. Yeah. Oh, it has created a distinct words, right? So see, when in JShell, if it is putting that output, it says dot 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 someplace, right? Acha. One more thing. What we should have done here. We forgot a few things while writing the code. Important thing which is missing is the distinct part. Where do I add it? At the end here. Okay. So dot flatmap dot distinct. Okay. Fine. Add the distinct in between. That's one more thing. Another thing which I would like to specify. I'll change this slightly. The delimiter says white space, but I'll make it as one or more white spaces. If I want to specify that, I put a plus to this. It becomes one or more white spaces. So if there are multiple spaces, yeah, it shouldn't create a null for me, and a blank empty string for me. Okay, and so we do it this way. Then we have just updated that method, and now we are calling that method. Okay, let's create this again. So it has created this one. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I want to see all the elements of the distinct words. So we can write a for each. Yeah, distinct words dot for each, and the consumer is to print it. Okay, that's where it is, right? So these are all the various distinct words which we have in that file. Okay. Words are identified by using only the white space. That's our mechanism of identifying words. So yeah, you can have a better thing, and you can make a better delimiter where you can say, okay, only the alphabetic letters, alphanumeric letters should be allowed. Suppose you want to do it that way, right? So let's do it this way. Okay, no special characters, only letters and alphabets, digits and alphabets. Okay, and we can change that. So yeah, we'll get a better output probably. And that can be changed here. We have said \\s plus instead of \s plus. Okay, w, a word character. And w means non-word character. Anything which is not a word character. Capital W. Lowercase w would have meant a word character. Okay. Let's create this one. And we'll have to call that method. Okay. Create the distinct words. Yeah. So now your output probably should be a better one. Where's the for loop? I think we're done a for loop. Yeah, this is a for each. Okay. Yeah, so that's a better one without any kind of a non-word character. So even digits have been skipped. Okay. No, digits are there. Yeah. 063 and okay. In that code we didn't use digits much, right? But that 063 is there. Yeah. Zero 1 5. Yeah. There. And clear. So distinct words. And so you can even check with what's the length. Size. Yeah. Not. Okay, fine. You could say it's a. You could use another. So it's as a method. So you could be passing another. Fine. So yeah, you could pass another file, right? Instead of saying hello.java, could be another one. Okay, want to change this? Fine. We applied an intermediate operation called distinct. First, we created using lines. Fine. We applied flat map and distinct, two intermediate operations. And then the terminal operation was? What was the terminal operation? To list. What's the file we'll give? Okay, let's use this file. What's the file name here? Capital J. Okay, let's save this first. Okay. Let's pass this file maybe. Yeah. Okay. The size here. I have to check for the size, right? One 547 distinct words. Okay. Want to show them here? It will scroll up anyway. See, if I just try saying distinct words, it's going to show me. Okay, but not all, so it doesn't scroll everything. It will put dot 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 in between, but yes, you can get an idea here. It's not the full output. Okay, it's not that all the things are available here. When there's a large output, see, after def it has put a dot dot dot. That means there are many things. Okay, it's not, yeah, not all words, but yeah, distinct words have been picked up. You want them to be sorted. Yeah, what's the change? I just want them to be sorted. We understand it's a string which is comparable already, right? Okay, have it sorted, right? Now call that method again for this file. Okay, and now it is in sorted order. Yeah, our file contains lot many. Okay, fine, clear on this? Okay, so any questions? Anything not understood or anything like that? Anywhere you have questions now? Collect method we'll take it tomorrow, right? So tomorrow we'll look at collect method, and then we have to shift to using the collector. That's the important part, right? And once you know collector, then yes, you'll be able to do all kinds of things so easily. You'll find it makes so many a short code out of to do a lot of processing for you. And today itself, right? I think you have seen that. And so any questions? Yes.